Good morning, everyone. I want to say it's Friday the 4th. I do have a phone right here so I could check. I never know what day it is. Ever. And I was right. It is Friday the 4th. I am super tired. I am an idiot is what I am. I didn't go to bed until super late last night and then tried to get up early this morning. And it probably took me about an hour just to get out of bed because I was so tired. I just kept falling back asleep. It being Friday, it's the last day of the training week. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna weigh in. I'm feeling a little bloated this morning. I was even feeling bloated last night. I was laying in bed and I was just thinking about like, damn, I feel pretty fat right now. Feel pretty bloated, and I don't think I look very good. So, yeah. Let's see if the scale reflects that. All right, not really. 237.6. That still dropping, so that's good. So that means that even though I still feel kind of puffy and blubbery, I dropped, and that's good because that means that also I'm doing a good job in the nutrition department. Despite yesterday kind of being a less than ideal day, I had a little bit more fat than I usually do, and less carbs. So, it's good that I still dropped. Because sometimes when I increase my fat intake, I get really bloated, and that causes me to retain water. And I did have some of these guys right here before I go to bed. Not there's anything wrong with having a little candy, but things like sugar, especially things like pure sugar that are essentially just carbs, they tend to also bloat me a little bit and make me retain water. So it's good that I still dropped. I am tired as hell, as you can probably tell by the fact that I'm probably like really not making any sense. So I'm gonna go get caffeinated, and then I have to meet with an instructor today at noon, so I'm gonna go ahead and prepare for that. And I'm gonna buy things because I have to buy stuff that I've been putting off buying. Some textbooks actually, and then I had to do research for an assignment. Ugh. And I gotta edit videos as well. So full day, but also very low key. I don't really have officially any class today. Just have an instructor meeting. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll check with you guys later.
What's going on, everyone? I'm tired. I am not recovered from last night's staying up too late. It's almost like, it could only mask the symptoms of being underslept for so long. And you're about to do that again right now because we are about to go to the gym. It's been a pretty low-key day. Fridays are like this. It's just, there's nothing, really that I have to do, and it's just super boring. That's really what it is. So I promised that today I would show off this guy, the other flavor of Total War, and this is a strawberry kiwi flavor. And my opinion about this flavor has been very mixed over the year or so that I've had it. I just breathed in it all, and again, like I mentioned yesterday, shit is pungent. There's not a lot left of this actually, which is kind of surprising. There's probably Actually, if I'm really being honest, there might be less than weeks left in here. We're gonna take a full serving of that and put that in there. So yeah, I've had a lot of mixed feelings about this strawberry kiwi. It's been the most temperamental pre-workout I've ever had. Some days it is really delicious, like holy crap, and some days it's just really boring. We are about to find out what we've got today. Okay, today is pretty good. So, this strawberry kiwi flavor is extremely interesting. Same ingredient profile as yesterday. 6 grams of L-citrulline, 2-to-1, 3.2 of beta, 1 gram of agmatine, 1 gram of taurine, 250 milligrams of caffeine, anhydrous, 100 milligrams of dicaffeine malate for a total of 325 milligrams of caffeine, because remember, caffeine malate is 75% caffeine and 25% malic acid, and then a bunch of other shit that doesn't really matter. But what is the interesting thing about this is the actual flavor itself, strawberry kiwi. Now, I've had a few strawberry kiwis in my time, and I have to say, a lot of them are just like in your face with the strawberry. It's like a strawberry candy that punches you in the mouth, and you might get a little bit of that accent of kiwi. But with this one, the strawberry is much more subtle. And I love it. Actually, on the intake, what's interesting, the first thing I taste is the kiwi. Now, when I first had this flavor, it was really weird because I never had kiwis before, ever. Subsequently, I tried a kiwi, and now I can definitely taste, the kiwi. So I know it's the first thing that you get, which is really odd. Because again, strawberry is usually the first thing that comes up on these strawberry kiwis. And it's a nice, very full citrusy kiwi. It's almost got a little tang to it, honestly, which is really nice. And then a nice smooth strawberry on the go down. It's a pleasant flavor. However, the flavor profile itself of strawberry kiwi, not my favorite. Not my favorite. I do like strawberries. I am indifferent about kiwis. So, and again, this flavor is super inconsistent. I think because the strawberry is not in your face, and kiwi, the flavor of kiwi itself is just a subtle flavor in general, that sometimes, especially if the water isn't as cold as it is, I put a lot of ice in here as it melted, sometimes the flavors can be very muted. And again, it ends up tasting very meh, almost like nothing. In order to get the best out of this flavor, there's like so many boxes you have to check. And I can tell you right now that this is not the best version of this flavor. Like, this is pretty good. It's on the better side, but it's not the best I've ever had. I've taken it out of the exact same canister. So, yeah, this flavor is very middle of the road for me. Between this and the blue lemonade is obviously my preferred one. And I don't think I'll ever be buying another tub of this particular flavor. It's not a bad flavor. Might be good to throw in your rotation every now and again, but not my favorite. Not my favorite. And we are almost at the end too, if you look at that. Jesus. So you can see, you can pretty clearly see the bottom here. Like I said, jeez, pungence. Probably about less than a week's worth of servings left. So with that out of the way, we've got one more pre-workout that I have not shown you guys yet, and it is the newest one of my collection. And I'm excited to show it, but we will have to get to that later. Probably next Monday. for now, I'm gonna go ahead and crush the second upper back day of the week. I'm not really feeling super hot today, so I might just go there and do a bunch of fluff. Just do a bunch of pump work and then leave, you know? I mean, I just want to get some volume in my upper back, nothing super stressful. And yeah, pretty tired, so I might just go in and do some fluff work and then get out. Maybe. I might still Penlay row. I'll have to figure it out. But then you'll obviously already know because we're about to go check it out right now. So let's get it.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the commentary part of the video. So this day was kind of short in the gym, but I decided to throw in some extra footage at the very end that you'll see. But I decided to film my squats and deadlifts. I've been doing my squats and deadlifts on my upper back days. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but I have been, and I've been starting at really low, like 40%, and now I moved up to 45% here. And this is 135 pounds on the squat for 3 sets of 5. I only recorded 1 set. And I think what I've decided is I am going to officially switch to low bar. I think I've always wanted to do it. Now's the best time because I have to come back from an injury. So basically have to relearn how to squat again anyway. And yeah, I think it's the perfect time. So I'm going to switch to low bar. It is supremely awkward. So I don't expect to be setting any PRs anytime soon on the squats. Basically kind of just need to learn how to squat at this point again. But that'll be fun, and look forward to documenting that progress as well. Hook grip, deadlifts went fine, but this weight still is not heavy enough to challenge the hook grip just yet. So we shall see when percentages of 1 rep max get a little bit higher. I did end up doing Penlay rows today. And I'm trying to make these really strict and at the same time very consistent. So I'm always hitting in the same spot on my chest, always trying to get a full range of motion while minimizing torso sway pretty much entirely. And this is an easier said than done task. And to be honest, I might need to strip the bar even further than I have. I thought 165 is pretty light for these rows, but to be honest, I might need to take them down even more just because it's really difficult for me to stay super strict on these. But they don't look terrible on film, but again, I'm trying for the strictest of strict. And the only other exercise I did on this day was not Penlay rows, I already showed that, the shoulder width cable rows. And what I'm focusing on these is first keep my elbows tucked to my side, because I want these to be more of an upper back, sort of trap, rear delt type movement, versus sort of a lat movement, which I would flare my elbows out a bit wider if that was the case. And also trying to get full protraction of the shoulder blades at the bottom end of the range of motion, and then full retraction of my shoulder blades at the top, while also, maintaining control of the weight, even though I am probably a bit swaying. That's just because, again, I'm trying to make sure I have full protraction at the bottom and full retraction at the top. So welcome to the chin-ups. I did chin-ups today, the day after, because I like to take a break in between days of chin-ups, and I was just doing a bunch of singles, and I thought, hey, I'm just going to do them on my pull-up bar at home. So I did 7 singles, only recorded 5. But now you get to see my room and my closet and how dirty my room is. I really need to clean and stop being such a slob. But yeah, so these chin-ups are going just fine. Even the singles are a bit challenging though. So hopefully as I lose weight, these become easier. So that's kind of all I really wanted to say today. I'm going to go ahead and close the video out now. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will talk to you in the next one.